Hey girl campers, it's me, Catherine Goja, your Northern California chapter guide right here on my way to go get new tires on my R-Pod. Now, here's the thing that's a little bit exciting about today. It's the first time I've towed my trailer for more than a year and a half. Why? All last year we were in high fire season alert. I was afraid to be more than an hour away from home in case I needed to get home and pack everything to leave. So there's that. Now, I do stay in my trailer quite frequently in town. I've got a sweet setup where I store it right there at the RV park. So whenever I want to get together with my friends, have a social event, go to a concert, that kind of thing, I can stay right there in town and it's easy. But it's just a matter of pulling out the gate and pretty much pulling into my favorite spot, right? The other thing about today is it's the first time, yes, that I have towed with my Jeep. So I'm looking forward to getting this first run under my belt, if you will. Every season, it's important for me to get my towing legs back on anyway, and I always get that little bit of trepidation that, yes, I'm excited, but yes, I'm nervous. And I decided to take you along with me today because I've seen so many women post and ask, can I do this by myself? The answer is yes. So let's see how I do. Come along for the ride. Let's go.
Hey, hey, move on me, move on me, move on me, hey.
Let's talk about what's going on. I wanted tires that are actually made for travel trailers, and I wanted tires rated for a little bit higher weight than I actually need, just to be on the better safe than sorry side of things. Those tires will be in tomorrow. They didn't have them, so I have to wait. And I thought, well, I'm all hooked up. I might as well get some miles on and get that practice that I'm needing, right, for towing and get that feeling back in. Also, today was pretty gusty. And I thought, well, I'll bring the trailer home. I need to wash her. She's been in the storage for a little bit. And also the grade up this mountain is pretty steep. It's about an hour drive to about a climb of 4,700 feet, right? My Dodge Dakota V8 tops out. It's so steep at a couple places, but it's not a full-size pickup and it doesn't have a Hemi in it. And if you're a Dodge girl camper, you know what I'm talking about when I bring up that awesome Hemi engine with so much power. So the Jeep is a V6. It's a lot newer engine. So, you know, technology's changed. I thought it would do fine, and it did. I don't like to tow faster than 55 miles per hour, and this Rubicon still had some juice coming up that mountain. Feeling good about that. One thing I found, since this was my first time towing with the Jeep, I like sitting up a little bit higher with the Jeep than I do in my pickup. So I'm gonna get her cleaned up. Yeah. Get those new tires installed tomorrow, and I'll touch base then. All right, so it's supposed to get down to 27 degrees tonight. So I went ahead and put a heat lamp under my tanks back here. And then that I recently put on and off shut-off valves on my low point drains because it's so easy to just take these caps off, open those valves, and I got all the water drained out of there. Also, and since it's going to freeze tonight, and I was really surprised at how much water was in the system. So I'm not worried about that, which is a relief, and everything should be good to go. All right, it's a new day. I'm ready to head back down the mountain. Posted last night to the Jeep R-Pod group that I was towing my R-Pod for the first time with my Jeep, knowing that I would get some interesting feedback from them, and sure enough, I did. Got a little information about torque and horsepower and how heavy I'm packing my trailer and lots of good stuff. Another great group. If you're a girl camper who also has a Jeep and an R-Pod and you're not in that group, you might want to check them out. Super supportive, really knowledgeable. All right, well, I'm going to take off. It's time to go get those new tires. on today. I purchased open range all-terrain tires for my R-Pod. I'm thrilled with them. I cannot believe the difference it makes in the drive, the feel of towing. In fact, I had such a great time. I immediately went off and found a gravel road that I could drive down and see how it operated like that. And then I just hit the road for a while, windows down, music up. You know, I can always tell when I feel more confident about towing because I'm willing to actually turn up my music versus rolling down my windows and listening for every little sound that's going on back there when I'm nervous. Actually, now I'm in the mood to just keep going. But I need to get home to my dog, and it's so cold up there I didn't want to tow it up the hill. But here's what I'll be doing now that I'm getting my towing groove back on. I'm gonna come back in a few days, go through my whole setup process again, and just repeat that a lot of times in the next 2 weeks so I get comfortable again. But I can't wait to drive again with it. I'm eager to tow now. It was a great re-break in. Did I re-break in? Yeah, I'll make that up. That sounds good to me. Process. Everything worked out beautifully. We have to have a chapter guide who's not afraid to tow. That's me. I'm with you. I got you. All right. Talk to you next time.